In 1937, J. Hormel, son of George Hormel of Hormel Foods, invented Spam. This was done to use up excess pork in order to create an affordable meat product during the Depression. It apparently was a success because soon, during World War II, over 100 million cans of the product was shipped to troops around the world. Today, Spam is available in over 40 countries around the world with over 8 billion cans being sold globally. It also has over a dozen different varieties. Welcome to Geek Eats, I'm Mr. Daps, and let's go on a Spamtastic adventure. There are many different opinions about Spam, but did you know that Spam only has 6 ingredients in it? Spam is made up of pork with ham meat, which counts as 1, salt, water, potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrate. While many of these ingredients, they're pretty simple, sodium nitrate does stand out. But really, at the end of the day, this is just to keep Spam fresh. Yes, it keeps it fresh. To make Spam, all of the ingredients are mixed together for about 20 minutes and then brought to proper temperature. The mixture is then put in cans and vacuum sealed, and after this, the cans with the Spam in them are cooked and then cooled for about 3 hours. Once this is done, they are ready for their labels and then begin the process of distribution, arriving in stores, and then eventually in your kitchen. There are many different things that you can do with Spam. A lot of them can be found at spam.com, but there's other websites too. Spam can be used for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, in recipes for dishes like musubi, sliders, tacos, quiche, soups, even cookies. We aren't going to do any of those today though. Today, we're going to make Gochujang flavored Spam with rice. This is simple, it's quick, and it's a great introduction to Spam. Today, we're going to make Gochujang flavored Spam with rice, and this is a simple recipe. It's only about 20 minutes, very quick, and it's a great way to be introduced to Spam. Whenever you're cooking anything, the first thing you want to do is pull all of your ingredients together and all of your tools together. This means you won't have to be running around and scrambling during the cooking process, and you don't have to risk things, well, getting burnt. Not so good. In this case, you're going to need 1 can of Spam, 1 tablespoon gochujang paste, 1 tablespoon sugar, or honey, I'm going to use honey, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 4 cups cooked rice, and 1/4 cup of chopped green onions, and a little olive oil or sesame oil. You will also need a vessel to cook the Spam in, and that could be a skillet, that could be a wok, whatever works. You're going to need a spatula and a rice cooker. If you don't have a rice cooker, that's okay. You can make it on the stove or the microwave. The first thing you need to do, put the rice in the rice cooker. Be sure to rinse it ahead of time and measure carefully. Once that is done, it's time to focus on the Spam, which is the fun part. Put the pan on medium or medium high, and then slice the Spam. Then put the pieces in the pan, and as soon as you do this, start chopping up the green onions if you haven't done that already. Once the Spam is browned on one side, flip it until it's browned on the other. Then, while you're cooking the Spam, mix the gochujang, the soy sauce, and the sugar together. Once both sides of the Spam are browned, then you're going to put your gochujang sauce with all that other stuff on the Spam, cook it on low for a few minutes, basically to let the Spam absorb all those flavors. Once everything's cooked, it's time to plate. This is one of my favorite parts. Remember, we eat with our eyes, so this is very important. Take a little extra time to make it look great. First off, put your rice in a bowl, then carefully arrange the Spam on top of it and garnish with the chopped onions. If you want to go the extra mile, add some furikake or a little soy sauce drizzled on top. These aren't necessary, but they do add a little extra flavor and visual appeal if you feel like going the extra mile. If you really wanted to go all out, I'd put a sunny side egg up on top of it all. And if I'm in a rush, I don't bother with any of this. But if I'm feeling creative, then I definitely add these and perhaps some other things. Once the dish is finished, take some time to enjoy it. As you're eating your way through this dish and enjoying your Spam, perhaps for the first time, think back about where it came from and how it has contributed to the world as it's faced some really challenging times. then it's time to consider, you've got it, it's time to consider making Spam butterscotch cookies. I'm Mr. Daps. This is Spam, and this has been Geek Eats.